tool we are going to look at is Piktochart. It's piktochart.com. Like I said earlier in the beginning, you're going to find that the design principles are basically the same. Even the interface of the tools does not change so much. So if you have good understanding of at least one or two of them, the rest will not give you trouble. I have shared the link to Piktochart in the chat. And so just like we did with Snapper, we need to first sign up for an account. If you're signed in on your computer with your Google account, you can click here to sign up with Google. And then you select the Google account that you want to proceed with. First, it will ask you this. From a non-profit. Click on continue. So Infographics is also another nice tool. You can create infographics, posters, flyers. It has really good templates that you can begin to work with. So on the left here, the different visual formats here that you want to create: cards, diagrams, charts, flyers. So today, of course, our purpose here is infographics. So you can come here and click on infographics, and then it will show you different types that are here. Okay. So we can also be specific the type of infographic that we want. Can search for, let's say, timeline infographic, enter, and it will load for you templates within order. Remember, it's very important to know the kind that you want, that you're looking for. Yeah. Go back to infographics. So I hope you have also been able to do the same. Yes, Ronald, you're behind. You need to go to piktochart.com and you click to create an account. Okay. Go to piktochart.com. The link is in the chat, and then you sign up for an account. I hope you've got it. Okay. So we can edit one of these. Yes, so you begin editing. Of course, the timeline, given that this is its nature, you can easily edit the years that are here to fit the information that you want. So just like we saw the other side, you're able to edit the text that you find already there. All you need is to double click and then you begin editing. residents of Uganda. Okay. Whatever I don't want, for example, this. So for example, if I don't want this part of United Nations history, I can leave it out. Then also editing this, highlight it and edit it to the text that you want. Okay. So here we are now under graphics on the left-hand side of our interface. So one is we have here icons in case you want to search for any icon. This is where you come and this is where you type what to search. So probably I'll search for government. So some of the icons here require you to go premium. That's why you can see some of them have here pro icon upgrade. So you can work with what these ones that don't have that word pro icon. So for example, this, you can see, and you bring your icon here and place it where you want it. Okay, so there are also illustrations. So you can search for anything that you want to illustrate, and then you'll see what brings you. Okay. Yeah, studying. Okay, so you see these are illustrations of people studying. So you can pick any that you can include. Example there. Then it also has 3D images. Once again, you can scroll through to find any that suits your work. For example, here. So it's right here, and then you can move it in the design where it's suitable. Then also photos as well. If you're looking for any photos in particular for your infographic, you can search for here. See what it means when you type Uganda. Interesting. So Uganda, we have here a number of photos. So I want to first remove this photo that's here probably. You have here a photo which was on the template. So click and remove it and then replace it with one that's showing Ugandan heritage. So click on this. Then I can spread it here. Stretch it. Making sure at least I get their faces. Then I can decrease the opacity of this photo so that the text can also be seen. So to do that, background, and you're able to see the design image, but also your text on top can also be seen as well. Okay, so to add text into Remember, we have been editing the text that has just been there. Okay, it's telling me. Just reload this. Give me a second. So to add text, you come here on the left where there's text, and then you can always have text. For example, if I don't want this there, and I put a title, and then I edit this here. And as soon as it's there, so highlight it. Here is where we decrease the font size from. So I'll click and move it where I want to place it right there. Then also edit this text here. Put first president after independence. So now you probably want to remove this picture and add the picture of Milton Obote. So to do that, you come here to My Files. Below is where there is My Files, and then you can go and browse and get a picture of Mr. Milton Obote. So I've been corrected. The first president was Sir Edward Mutesa. Apologies, my history was not my biggest strength in school. Yes, so we have Sir Edward Mutesa. Then you can go online, find a picture. Ironic, the man is even my namesake, and I didn't know he was the first president. So I'll get a picture here of Sir Edward Mutesa, save it on my computer, and be able to add it in the design. Pick another one. This is in a different file format, which may give me trouble. Then this. Can I pick a nice photo? Pick this. Okay, so after saving it there on my computer, I'll go here, browse for files, and I search for Edward Mutesa. And here it is. So I'll remove this picture. And then click on Edward Mutesa and place it within the design here. So I want to believe Sir Edward began in 1962, right? When we got independence. So I'll edit this here. (1962). Yes. So you can go and do the same for each of these design elements. You put here some Milton Obote. Then after Milton Obote, I think we had Amin. Then after Obote came back. So you can remember, like we said in tips, do your research first. Ensure you know the proper chronology of presidents that Uganda has had since independence, so that you don't make this mistake I had made of putting Obote before Mutesa, and then when you share it, people are wondering why you did not do your due diligence of knowing who the presidents of Uganda are since independence. Then we have here under design components. These are also different ones that you can add. For example, if you want to show a list, a timeline, comparison within your infograph, you can pick any. If I'm to add another say another page here, a blank page. Okay. Remove, let's say this. Let us see if you add, let's say, one design component. Example list. This. So this design component, you can use it depending on the information that you have. And you're able to edit, just like we've been looking the text, you're able to edit text within so that this can be visually presented. This is also an icon as well. Under graphics, you can check for the different icons and change. So design components are also other unique creative ways of adding information within your infographic. I'll remove this. Then we have colors. So these are the color schemes for the design, for the infographic. So originally, this is what is there. You can have that. Okay, so you play around with what is brought here. Under here, brand, this you'll have to go premium. Then we have charts, in case you want to add charts into the infographic, present any information. You can pick on any of these charts, for example, this pie chart. Okay, and then you start editing the information that is in the chart there. Example, can put here. So you could put the years probably stayed in power. Put 4. About 6. Idi Amin. 5. I don't know how many years our president is in power now, but the number is in double digits. We'll go with 28. How many years is our current president in power? And then we have Binai Issa. Put 1. Hey, someone has said 37. Huh? Is it true? Okay. Then we have more settings here for the chart. Okay. If you want to show the chart title, and show the title. Okay, then you can edit it here. Yes, so you can always make changes to your chart here in the settings, data colors. You can pick a color for each the president that is being represented. For example, from Museveni, according to his party. Okay, pick yellow. Yes, so you can go and explore each of these to ensure that the type of chart you've chosen and the information that you've input resonating well. Then this is also add another page here. It also gives you the opportunity to include a map. If Piktochart, you're able to visualize a map. Come here under maps. For example, Uganda. Okay, so here you're able to have information regarding different districts in Uganda, depending on what you want to add onto the infographic. Okay, and each district, as you can see here, the order of the districts here can't edit the name because they come there by default, but you can change the color of each of them. Each that you keep changing, you see the change being reflected within the map. Okay, and then here you can change the value here, what it's representing. So here you can probably put hospitals. So you can show how many hospitals here in Kalangala, and say 20, Jinja 50. You can go doing this to each of the districts that you have within here. If you want to add another data set, which you can include here to add to the districts, let's press here plus, and then you come here, like schools, and then you begin putting values according to those districts there. 13, 6, like that. And as you can see, the changes are being reflected. And if you hover over those areas that we have changed, you see Kalangala here, it's showing 20 hospitals and 13 schools, 50 hospitals. We have also other settings. This is the borderline. If you want it to show. So for now, as you can see there, the borderline is not showing. Tip style. And the color, the border, right now it's in white. If you wanted it in another color, it could be that. So you find that you're using these tools, different components to ensure that your infographic is rich in different elements, design components, maps, charts, so that your infographic is really visually appealing. Yes. So basically, just like the other tool, practice as much more with this in case you want to get discover other items. Under here and below, we have tables. If you have any information to put in a table, okay, you can use any of these, stretch, and then you begin inputting your text there, okay? Set period, party. Political party. Period. Yeah. Origin. So you can fill out this table with these different elements so that can be inputted as well in your design. And for every text that you put in, you can make changes, bold it there, change the font type from up here, underline text if possible, if need be, and make all the necessary changes. So once you are done and you want to download your infographic, okay, so that you can share it with people, you come here to download. Okay, then you have here either so PNG is the one that comes, which is free here. These you have to be premium. You can see PDF. And as you can see, for free plan, it gives you 2 downloads. Okay. So after this, you'll have 1 more download left on your free account. So then that's why it's always good to cross compare with each of the tools so that you can see the advantages one tool has over the other. Then you download your infograph and it will come onto your computer.